Mayweather is hating on Terence Crawford for not fighting Boots Ennis. What's good, everybody? It's your boy, Cardinal Red Sports. Let's talk about it. Alright, y'all. So Bill Haney recently gave an interview, and he spoke about the things that Floyd Mayweather had to say about Terence Bud Crawford in a recent interview. I just want to break all that down, give my 13,000 nickels for anybody.
No, I won't say the word salty, because when you got that much money, you know what I mean, it's hard to be salty. And he's hanging on to the Floyd Mayweather era. I mean, so hard, he choked out Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford couldn't have an era to himself. And if you put Terence Crawford against any opponent on Floyd's resume, who do you have favorite? Terence Crawford or one of Floyd's opponents? Do we got Terence Bud Crawford beating everybody on Floyd's resume? It's an era where Terence was in the shadows of Floyd.
All right, y'all. So Bill Haney, Terence Crawford, Floyd Mayweather, Boots Ennis. What's really going on? Well, basically, Bill Haney said that he feels like Floyd Mayweather is hating on Terence Crawford, for lack of a better word. Well, he actually said you can't be a hater when you're that rich, but he feels like Floyd Mayweather is choking Terence Crawford out, choking him out of his generation, basically.
You lying. I swear to God, we was rolling.
I guess he feels like that Floyd Mayweather still wants to be relevant in this generation, even though he's not fought a professional fight in years and years and years now, and he's kind of sucking the energy out of Terence Crawford's spotlight, basically.
Dude, no, this is serious. I just sharted.
I don't know what that means.
I tried to fart and a little shit came out. I just sharted.
And Terence Crawford, I feel like, actually is doing that to himself, if you ask me, because listen, if you want to get paid at the highest level, which is what Terence Crawford wants to do, you have to make the highest level fights. And it's crazy that a guy like Floyd Mayweather is the one saying this, or the celebrity, the boxing celebrity that everybody's pointing at the moment for saying this, because this is exactly what Floyd Mayweather did his entire career. He either waited fights out until the perfect time where he knew, you know, this guy's a little bit over the hill, I think I can get him, now I'll make that fight. Or he would put stuff in the contracts to where fighters couldn't win the fight. You know, rehydration clause, we have to fight at this place, I'm getting to walk out first, I'm getting this referee, I'm getting these judges, we're fighting in this city.
Prepared to suffer a defecating defeat.
Things like that. And I think that that's the same thing that Terence Crawford does. Look what he did to Earl Spence to make that fight. I need this amount of money. I want to walk out first. We got to flip a coin. We got to do all this other stuff. So I actually feel like Floyd Mayweather and Terence Crawford are like mirror images of each other when it comes to their careers. And this Boots Ennis fight, I look at it this way. If you're going to hold all those titles, then Boots Ennis should be the obvious choice for your next fight. Why are you looking to other divisions for fights that'll make you the same amount of money as a Boots Ennis fight? No, Boots Ennis is not going to make you $20 to $25 million right now. But the problem is, if you wait and wait and wait, you know, 2 or 3 years down the line, either Terence Crawford's going to retire or that fight's just never going to happen. He's going to get stripped of those titles, and that fight's not going to need to happen.
I don't fucking like you.
The thing about that Boots Ennis fight is it could possibly come with a rematch. So yes, you might only make $10 million for the first fight, but what happens if it's a classic fight and you end up getting $20 or $25 million for the rematch? You know, that means that you would have ended up making somewhere around $40 million for both of those fights. So sometimes you got to put in the work. Sometimes you have to do what's not always in your best interest. And Terence Crawford, we all know, only does what's best for him, not necessarily what's best for the sport or what's best for his legacy. Because to me, you should make fights for your legacy and to make money. You should make the best fights, because when you make the best fights, then the fans are going to want to buy those fights, and that's what's good for your money. If you keep making David Evansian style fights, nobody's going to want to buy those fights. You know, the problem with Terence Crawford is he made that David Evansian fight. It left a bad taste in everybody's mouth. We got the Earl Spence fight. It was way past his prime. Earl Spence, come to find out, was injured and all these other things before that fight. and he lost, and that left an even worse taste in people's mouth. And people still want that rematch, but Terence Crawford, once again, is only thinking about himself. So if you're not going to give us what we want, which is the Earl Spence rematch, why not give us the next best thing? Because that JARON Boots Ennis fight is the next best thing popping for Terence Crawford.
You have smoked yourself retarded.
Nobody really cares about Terence Crawford fighting Tim Tszyu. I think there are a few people who want to see that fight, but nobody's clamoring for that fight like they're clamoring for that Boots Ennis fight. That's the fight that fans want to see. And if Terence Crawford does this Chris Eubank fight, it's only going to hurt his career even more. It's only going to disappoint fans even more. It's only going to make fans look at him even worse. And I think the problem he's going to end up running into is promoters are not going to want to back him anymore because they got to pay him $20 million and they're never going to recoup their money because he's not fighting the fights fans actually want to see him fight. So fans are not going to pay for it. They're going to stream it and watch it, but they're not going to actually pay for it. So at the end of the day, it's going to end up biting him in the butt. And it's going to make him have to retire early anyway.
Don't try this at home.
I farted.
And I think it's funny that all this is coming from Floyd Mayweather because Terence Crawford is basically the mirror image of Floyd Mayweather and his career.
I've been through hell. You know what I'm saying? I did most of the movies on cocaine.
I mean, we gotta know where his money going to.
All about the Benjamins. I used to sit in Ice Cube's trailer in the morning and be crying. Tears.
I mean, we gotta know where his money going to.
He like, Mike, wipe your face, man. You a king, nigga.
I mean, we gotta know where his money going to.
Stop doing this shit to yourself. I'm sitting there wiping myself because I was I had survivor's remorse.
I mean, we gotta know where his money going to.
I was so sad that I left all them niggas here in this city and I was famous. And when I would come home, I wanted them to be happy for me. And they was mad at me.
I mean, we gotta know where his money going to.
So I said, damn, I gotta destroy myself for you to like me. I was like, damn, my favorite nigga, it seemed like he liked me more when I'm coming down off coke and I'm crying and I hate myself.
I mean, we gotta know where his money going to.
He was like, oh man, I love you, nigga. I'm praying for you. But when I wasn't high and I was working out and I looked good.
I mean, we gotta know where his money going to.
He's like, nigga, you think you better than me. I said, nigga, how is my success a reflection of your failure?
I mean, we gotta know where his money going to.
And that's what happens to the kids. They around here killing themselves, trying to fit in with somebody who's fucked up.
Y'all let me know what y'all think about all that down in the comment section below. Hit that like button for me, share, subscribe. Holler at me on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter. But you're more than likely to get a response on the tubes or holler at me over there. If you want to collab or feature a product of your channel on my channel, feel free to hit my Gmail because it is a flock of cards at gmail.com. And we are
Louisville, West End, nigga, 22nd Street today. And ain't nobody really paved the way. So I'm out here struggling, trying to make my way. I see lax, bourbons, nigga, North's watch. At the same time, I'm smoking on a talk stop. I'm thinking of his ways to get my bread in. But now it's a dead end, and plus I got dead friends. And my people just got out of that pen. Yeah, I should've wrote him, but you know how that is. Niggas see me rolling, cops pull me over and they mad it ain't stolen. Money be folding. You know I'm trying to rescue my nieces and my nephews, put them in a prep school. I suggest you approach respectful. I'm all about them big checks, dude. Niggas outside, they slanging that ride. Chicks on the side, they slanging that. Nigga like me, they make it see. Chick making money, they breathing up. Everybody gotta get paid. Said everybody gotta get paid. Said everybody gotta get paid. I can't hate you, dog. Get your pay. Hey, yo, I came up 45th Street, West End, Louisville, back in the day. And I seen a few niggas let it use them up. And I seen a bunch of niggas cause I moved a bunch. I seen fiends, gangsters, niggas bout they bread. Nigga try and hustle and they turn up dead. And a nigga see me rolling, think I'm about that money cause he see my teeth golden. I ain't got no dope in. You know I'm trying to bless you. My flow is special and plus I rap too. And it ain't just downtown, Westport, nigga, hustle on this round. Niggas outside, they slangin' that ride. Chicks on the side, they slangin' that. Nigga like me, they making see. Chick making money, they breathing up. I said, everybody gotta get paid. I said, everybody gotta get paid. I said, everybody gotta get paid. I can't hate you, dog. Get your pay, yo, I'm coming up. You might see me in the ATL in a couple of days. And I ain't at the underground. I'm somewhere off I-20 and I'm puffing a pound. That boy Young Keys, he about his business. Representing spotless to the day that he spend it. And a nigga see me rolling, trying to hate because they see what I'm holding. I'm the one she chose, man. I ain't disrespect you, don't make me check you. The car won't wreck, dude. Even though I'm gone off the brown, plus I'm on my way downtown, blazing the pound. Gray Lincoln Town car cruising. The back of that bitch, that's Lewis Keys. Nigga, I'm about that cheese. You can do what you do, but you ain't fucking with me. That nigga sauce, one, laid the beat, and plus I'm off, one, crazy weed. And when you see a nigga rolling, that's why my eyes be low and swollen. Hoes in the ride.